There are videos, eyewitnesses, cell phone pings, a bank card, and now there's Riley Strain's shirt. But almost 2 weeks after the visiting student walked away from a Nashville night spot and vanished, there's still no sign of Riley. Riley Strain's mother and stepfather, Michelle and Chris Whited, join me live now. Thank you to the both of you. Again, I am so sorry we're meeting under these circumstances. I know that you were able to listen to the interview that I just did with Chris Salisbury, who was able to go and find his own surveillance information based on the homeless community and discovered that the homeless man who was wearing Riley's shirt was wearing shirt with vomit on it and said that he found it on a railing, although where he says he found it doesn't add up. I wanted to get your reaction. Chris, I'll start with you.
It's not new information to us. We've heard this rumor since last Tuesday. Nothing's been collaborated. We know from watching the body cam footage from the officer that interacted with Riley from approximately I'm going to say 40 to 50 yards away from the Woodson Bridge. When they zoomed in on Riley with the camera, you couldn't see any puke on the shirt. He spoke to the officer. We heard him speak. He didn't sound intoxicated at that point in time. So, you know, yes, every kid 5 second sober up period when they see a cop, but he was walking good. We saw him walk from that point underneath the bridge, saw him come out the other side. We even saw him jog a little bit till he went out of sight coming up on the James Robertson Bridge. Approximately where that sign that says 14'3" for the height on the James Robertson is where Riley was last seen on video. Just to kind of help clarify.
Yeah, no, that's really important because we have not seen video of Riley emerging from the Woodland Street Bridge, walking towards the James Robertson Parkway Bridge, which is the last place that the phone pinged, right in between those two.
Correct.
So have you seen video that the rest of us have not? Have the police shared that with you?
Yes, we have seen the last known footage of Riley as he approaches the James Robertson Bridge.
Can you give me a little bit more of a detail about what you saw, what the video showed, and was it crystal clear whether he had vomit on the shirt or not?
Not from there. The best video that we had to see that, and that you could tell looking at Riley that there was no injuries to his head, was on the body cam video. I don't know if you've seen the body cam video or not that the police have released. It is out there. It can be seen. You can even hear Riley talking.
Yes. Yes, we've definitely aired that where he has the encounter with the police officer. It's very brief. Yep. How are you doing tonight, sir? Doing well. And he did appear to have sobered up quickly. It was hard to tell if his shirt was completely clean at that point. I will say this, that Chris Salisbury says that the homeless people that he canvassed, multiple homeless people he canvassed about the man named Ross wearing the shirt, said that Ross had said he found the shirt with vomit on it and that they saw the vomit on it. Is it possible that Riley passed the family? They witnessed him vomiting over the side rail. They said that they saw that happen and they were worried about him. And so they kept an eye on him to make sure he was still walking and hadn't fallen. So they witnessed him vomiting. Is it possible that a couple hundred yards later, before you got to the first bridge, it might have happened again? That he might have actually thrown up again, maybe even after he had the encounter with the police officer?
If it was anywhere, I would say it was after he went off camera for the last time we saw him. Because the time frame that we're talking from when he crossed the street down there at Church and Gay to the last time he was seen on video is less than 3 minutes.
And a critical 3 minutes as well.
He's moving really good. You know, that's a good clip for a walk. And, you know, we're talking a total of 5 to 7 minutes of total missing time after that.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.